if she's running away, the first thing she realizes is like she's just going to be like just poured down, and she turns around and she sees the geyser, so she knows what's happened. But it's what is it? Nice wine? Is it?
It's a very nice white wine.
It's quite safe, everybody. Come in. And she's going to she's got the bottle. No, she's going to get her water skin out. She's going to empty that, and she's going to be holding that under it and try and get as much of the wine as she can.
Welcome on in and happy Thursday. I hope everyone has had a great day and, week, because yours truly managed to catch a cold again.
Don't worry, we all feel that.
Me. I mean, fair. Hi, Cycle.
Yes, Cycle. It is the truth.
How are you doing? Welcome on in. We are finally back with some more Candlekeep Mysteries, where the party somehow managed to survive the encounter with the oozes, and in true D&D fashion, probably will not remember to take a long rest after a long day next time.
I'm pretty sure we were unconscious, so we had to take a long rest.
I mean, I meant before, when you were going through the domain of delight and then just went, nah.
Yeah, we thought we could just go back to Candlekeep, take a rest there, no problem.
And if you had climbed down the vine, that would have been the case.
Then we would have gone past the spiders and the weed guys again. Unless we would have just jumped down and had Fenna use Featherfall.
I mean, I did offer to fly you down, but no one wanted that.
Yeah, like... I would trust Veliana for that.
Oh, God, no.
Sui would trust Veliana if it wasn't for the fact that Veliana doesn't have the strength to carry Sui.
Yeah, he can tell that by the way she tried to lift the hammer.
Silence would have the strength for it, though.
Yeah, but Sui doesn't trust you with his life like that. Like, trusting it in a fight is one thing. Trusting you to keep a hold of him while descending 1,000 or more miles.
It's totally fine. Totally fine.
No.
On that note, let's go around the table and introduce ourselves, because I know everyone, including me, has missed third person Sen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Sen is Sen, we all know that.
And who are you playing?
Oh, doing introductions.
Yes, we're doing introductions.
Well, this third person Sen is of course a third person that's named Sen. Are we third persons? Are we not all of first person? Am I the third of the Sens? Who knows? Find out next time. In Fort Walbreak, the musical. But I play as Kurida, the Tiefling cleric of Salune that was just trying to help a fellow Tiefling in some matters and suddenly got tracked from the Feywild to a carnival to time travel. It's a thing.
Yeah, not wrong. Oh yeah, you would have lost your spider hat as well. It's probably right next to you now.
Oh no, I lost a spider. How sad.
Mooney, who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, my name is Moonstar, or Mooney, or Moon, and I'm playing Fenna Dazzlecase, the evocation wizard, Rock Gnome, who probably right now is catching up on some well-earned sleep after a very exciting day. Much longer than she anticipated.
Indeed. Lilith.
If I'm playing Reliana Sapphire, the tiefling sorcerer, who's just here for a ride.
And Vits.
Hello, I am Vitskugga, and I'm playing Silas Nimelon, the half-orc, half-elf, were-raven, zealot barbarian of Lyra, who is now hidden.
And hi, I am Ardana, or Joe, or Oi, you there if Lilith is saying it.
Yep.
I am the GM and channel runner around these parts, and I am also over on Vits's channel on Saturdays.
Yes.
Playing the right now bait wizard, half elf, wood elf, soon to be enchantment wizard, Cassie or Casperinus, and his lovely little companion Sapphire, the sapphire blue lizard.
Yeah, also, she doesn't have any attacking spells.
No, I
Combo
don't.
is very interesting.
I don't have any attack spells whatsoever. The closest I get to attack is color spray. Although, if he hadn't had legendary resistance, I would have gotten Tasha's on that vampire. Tasha's hideous laughter on a vampire would have been fun. Anywho, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened? Oh, yeah, no. I'll get that after the recap. Thank you, Lilith.
You're very welcome.
Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Oozes.
Last time on this Vectec group of one misfit, 3 socially acceptable people. 2?
Oi.
Listen, if it was the previous group, there would have been 3 misfits and 1 socially acceptable people. That would have been Lexia.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah, true.
This time it is at least 1 misfit and perhaps 3 socially acceptable people.
I am socially acceptable in some...
Like,
Instances?
one of the first things she said to us was, I'm gonna kill you if you speak about me.
See? Socially acceptable.
But yes, group name is still a work. I'll think of something like Eater and the Harpooneers and Raven Gun and Friends. We just haven't had that defining moment that gives the group its name.
True.
I'll work on it. But last time, on this random band of socially acceptable people and misfit. Let me actually get my notes so I can read it. Yes, we started with Mr. Light having come and Sui telling them about the Obrexes, which were nearby. Sui also told him that he did not need their help, that they, as a group, did not need Mr. Light's help, because they can handle it themselves. And then ended with Silas getting hit pretty hard, Sui going down, Liliana getting some stuff, being a dragon.
Rar.
Sui and Silas going down, people freaking out, like, oh no, the hells are coming, everyone's gonna die, please help, help!
Hey, I did CPR.
Yes,
did.
you did.
Did you
Very
fail
good.
the first 2 times?
And there's nothing wrong.
I
with getting
failed one
extra help
time.
when
I failed
needed.
one, and I succeeded one.
Yeah, so we went down, people got a bit scared, nothing happened, we're all fine.
It's just
Don't
like
let-
in the movies, you know, when someone's doing CPR, it doesn't work for this really long time. And then finally, the last moment, they just gasp and come back to life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
That's probably what happened.
There was quite a few death saving rolls. How
Yeah.
many did we have in the end? I seem to recall a
In the
little bit
end,
of
everything is fine.
a few.
Don't
I
worry
had 2
about it.
successes and 2 failures, and at the end, I did roll just to see if I would have failed, and I would have failed, so I would have died if Reliana didn't save me.
Don't ever let the sorcerer do CPR.
I would have
You did it well.
I would have done it. I went down, and I also don't have medicine proficiency, but I have 20 wisdom, so that's something.
I
I'm-
don't.
I'm not even sure that in a real context that Reliana is strong enough to do CPR.
Fair.
It's all in the, you don't need strength, you just need knack and persistence. There you go, that's what she's got.
I mean,
Yeah.
all you really need is to put your entire body weight behind each push, so...
I just need to stand on
Yeah, I
my
don't
chest
think that
and
would
then
help
jump.
either.
Reliana would just have to stand on the chest on Silas and then jump.
And ask Fenna to do the breathe-ins.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
totally
so-
looked after them.
Yeah, we
They
totally
were-
looked after them. We used a broom to get them, or get
Yes.
heaviest one.
I forgot about
Very carefully and considerately.
Did not carry them as a pig on a stick.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in her head, it was returning the favour. Because so many times he's carried her, and here she never thought she could carry him, but she could. Oh, really sweet. It's not what it looked like, but really sweet.
My mind went where
You did the much better thing of getting some heavier, stronger people to carry a skewery duck. So
yeah, she knows when she can't do shit.
Well,
and
It
I
worked
think
out just fine.
yeah, we found somewhere in a tent or somewhere where the staff were allowed, and
A medicine tent, I
gave
think.
some cots and
Yep.
Indeed, we had a nice, good, long rest. We got the benefits of a long rest and everything that comes with it, like levels.
mm-hmm.
So now I can cast Tiny Hut.
Ooh.
Never shall we have to sleep unguarded
rough.
from anything but tunneling monsters.
There aren't that many tunneling monsters, actually.
That's why most of the time we don't have to worry. And that one time we'll be fine.
I can think of like 2 off the top of my head, and one lives in the Underdark.
Purple worm and bullet. Perfect.
I actually forgot about the purple worm. I was thinking Ankegs.
Those 2.
Considering that Suri still has inspiration for that group effort of giving us a recap, everyone gets a point of inspiration.
Woo!
I have a feeling I might need it.
And on that note, we are going to
Murder.
pause that.
Apologies.
I mean, probably not that far off. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. scroll down a little bit. I love this place. I love Sirenscape, but there are so many sound sets. And like a so, and like a so.
Oh, it's nice music.
There we go. If we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started. Just something a little bit detuned. As morning dawns over the Witchlight Carnival, you all awake slowly to find... Oh, I know why there is a dissonance. Because for some reason the sound is doubled. Turn that down a little bit. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. Yeah. The morning dawns slowly, and as you come to life, one at a time inside the medical tent, you realize that the carnival is almost completely quiet. This early dawn, most people have left, and most of all of the visitors have left, and most of the staff seem to be sleeping. You see an seemingly middle-aged human man sitting in a chair by the entrance to the medical tent, dozing off. His posture is probably not the best, and whoever sees him first gets the impression that he's gonna be in some amount of pain when he wakes up. Who would be waking up first?
Shui.
Fair enough.
I believe Silas would wake up be the same.
Oh, right, yeah, you slept like an hour and I did 3. You rolled for it. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I had 1 hour and you had 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
So yeah, Silas, you would be the one to first see this poor human male in his chair, back and neck in a weird angle. Seems to be sleeping comfortably though, but knowing what you know of living on a ship, he's gonna be in a massive amount of pain when he wakes up.
What kind of species is he?
He's human.
Human. Is there like a bed or anything?
Looking around, you do see that there are 2 more cots next to the ones that you were occupying during the night.
I will lift up the old man
Yep.
and put him in the bed I was sleeping in, as it's already warm and cozy.
Yep. I rolled to see if he wakes up. He does not. He cuddles in a little bit and just, warm.
Tight old man, and I put him in the bed and I kind of tuck him in.
You can see that he wears a very simple robe, and then the insignia of... Please hold, DM checks. Who would be a god of life? Ilmater on his sleeve.
Wow, my torture guy.
Because they are usually sent out as healers
Uh,
to take on the suffering of others.
man, I just don't like that god.
Now, Ilmater is weird. I don't really get the point of it, but
Yes.
yeah,
Like, what he wants, good, but like, man, he's weird.
yeah, it's like I want no one to suffer, so I'm gonna take all the suffering onto myself. Why
Yes.
though? Why not just make the world a better
Measures.
place?
He's a masochist.
Yes.
But yes,
So, as I tuck him in, I will kind of look around to see if anyone else is awake, and if not, I will probably we're by that river, right?
yeah.
I will get undressed and get a bath.
Okay. Fair enough. As you walk over to the river, you see that there's not really anyone around. You can hear some movement from the staff area, but it's fairly quiet. Nothing like last night, where there were people everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I just take a bath, clean myself, and enjoy the cold morning water. If it's cold, that is.
It's fairly cold. I mean, it's fresh water in late summer, so it's not like ice cold, but it's
Refreshing.
yes, refreshing.
So that's what I'm doing.
What is everyone else doing while Silas is taking a bath?
Being unconscious.
Sleeping in a corner.
A little sleep in whatever cot she was assigned.
Fair enough. Yep. So Silas, you get your bath, and the water is really refreshing, and you can see some movement as a long figure is moving from the staff area towards the medical tent.
Mr. Light.
Do I recognize him as Mr. Light?
It's hard to tell. The figure has the same build, but not the same clothing or makeup or anything like that. This person is more bland. Like, it's very hard to tell anything.
Does it seem like he has hostile intentions?
No, it seems to just be walking.
I keep an eye on him, but I won't do anything in particular.
You see the figure turn towards, turn to walk towards the opening of the medical tent, and then he disappears around the corner.
I'll get up and walk over to the tent.
Do you bother getting dressed on the way?
No.
Fair enough. As you step into the tent, you see this long figure now sitting in the chair the medical person was sitting in before. And standing so close, you can tell it's Mr. Light, but Without the makeup and the colorful outfit, he is nearly unrecognizable. His skin is a pale gray, and his hair is almost white.
Is that you, Mr. Light?
Oh dear. Yes. Oh, hi. Good
Hi.
morning.
Yes.
Oh. You have enjoyed the river, I see.
Yeah. I needed some refreshment. Cool my head.
Understandable. It was a gruesome scene indeed to return to.
Yeah, not really remembering what happened much, but since everyone else seems to be alive and well, I hope things went well.
As far as I can tell and how I've been told, things went very well indeed. You managed, as a group, to remove the threat to the visitors of this park.
Well, that's good at least. And is everyone else alright, or are they hurt?
Oh, no one else got hurt, no. A few of the staff are very frightened indeed, and some of the visitors as well, for obvious reasons.
I'm glad everyone's alright at least.
Oh, it did put a little bit of a damper on the mood of the carnival, but I blame the Oblex for that, since it was obviously
Yeah.
their fault.
Those slime were not really friendly.
No, they were not. I do apologize for just walking in here when your companions are sleeping. I was hoping to catch you all awake.
Oh, that can be arranged.
Oh,
Everyone wake up!
you did not need
Yeah.
to do that.
Still
Um,
unconscious from nearly dying.
Fenna will jump awake at that, and she's going. Oh, did you say that Sailus hasn't put any of his clothes on?
Yeah, he's butt naked at the moment.
Excellent. She's going to and she's going to look at Sailus, and she's going, oh, Sailus, and she's going to cast Mage Hand, and she's just going to place it where it needs to be placed. And she's going, oh gosh, good. Sailus, please make yourself decent, boy. Hello, hello,
What do you
Mr.
mean?
Light. She's going to get her, as she's going to get up, she's going to take her blanket or sheet or whatever it was that was covering her,
Yeah.
and she's just going to, please.
Oh, I see.
I'm not used to such sights in the morning. Yes, please, get dressed. Oh, goodness me.
Just need to dry first.
Yes. It's fine. It's rather, oh gosh. Height difference. Yeah, oof. She won't be approaching too closely with that sheet. She'll be like passing it up to him.
He's just grabbing his stuff because he still has his clothes with him, but he's like putting it over his stuff.
I'm glad to see you've recovered. It's lovely. Hello, Mr. Light. Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning. It was, thank you for allowing us to stay here last night. It's quite an unexpected turn in the tent, but all's well. Everyone's well, and she's going to look round to where Escuridar and Rihanna were beds. Just make sure that they're there. Yes. Are you awake? What's happening with the other two?
Oh, she's a sound sleeper, so she is not woken up.
I shall not take up more of your time. I see I came by at a bad time. Perhaps.
It's not a bad time. It's fine.
It was just a very long day yesterday. We started the day, one plane and finished at another. It's messing with the time, and well, we don't have
Yes.
far to go. But if our adventurer friend would like a little bit more sleep, then I'm sure it's needed. Is there anything we can help with, or?
Oh, no. I was just going to talk to you about the heroic deed you did for the carnival yesterday. But I would like to not have to repeat myself, so I shall wait until your companions are awake and well. I do
Oh,
believe
of course,
that...
that's fine. I just walk over to. I walk over to Escuridad, and I kind of just shake my head over him with wet water. Oi, wake
Right.
up! Wake up!
I sleep.
I will shake him awake.
Oh,
I'm gonna ruffle my hair into his face.
oh, this is absolutely not necessary. It's okay.
The
Lieutenant
hell?
will also be going. Oh, it's Inus.
Oop.
Oh no,
It's
I'm not
fine.
using the dice. As you gonna. I awaken, and then those fucking dice.
Oh, you do absolutely okay. Well,
That is
You,
one.
Silas, what are you doing?
Good morning. We got guests, and I turn around.
I'm pretty sure we're the guests.
indeed.
That's possible. And I walk over to Reliana and kind of gently
Yeah, Sue just
pat her.
holds his head like nurses the headache, and then stands up.
And is going to just ooh, let Silas hopefully gently, if that looks like that's gentle waking with Rihanna, and she just say to Escuridar,
Hmm?
how are you, dear? It's quite a
Oh,
fight yesterday.
I'm feeling fine.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah. In hindsight, it was not that smart to deal with the oozes while not properly rested. After a long day of exploring the Vale Wilds and the carnival itself, we should have taken a rest before dealing with them, but that might have been too late. So we did the best we could.
I believe so, and well, as much as I wanted to leave, the if they'd gone out to the tent and all the children and the families, it was hard, but we survived, and nobody panicked at all, at all, in fact. So I'm sure it was it was a worthwhile experience. And Mr. Light here is well, once we're all awakened, once we're all, and she's just gonna say quite loudly, gently awakened, everybody. We could have
I
a little
would not call
discussion maybe over
Silas bedside
breakfast.
man as gentle.
Liliana, Liliana, wake up.
5 more minutes.
Nope, we got Mr. Light over here. He doesn't have 5 minutes.
I do in fact have all day.
No, he doesn't. Liliana,
Silas, let the poor girl sleep.
well, I feel like it's rude to let Mr. Light wait.
He himself said it did not matter. That he does not care.
Okay, Liliana, you get 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Cool. She wakes up in 5 minutes.
Then I shall not be taking up more of your time.
You're not taking up our time. I mean, it's not like time is of the essence at the moment.
I meant if you want to get dressed before breakfast.
Sure, I can get dressed before breakfast.
Mr. Light gives you a look. I believe that most of the staff would appreciate that. Now, there is breakfast being put together in the staff area if you want, or we can have some brought here for you if you want that.
Yeah, proper
I would
treat.
have no problem
Maybe,
eating together with the staff.
but well, if Liliana would maybe want to have some breakfast in bed,
Oh yeah,
that would
that's good. Bring it here. Bring it here.
And then I can bring you your rewards for helping the carnival as well. And then Mr. Light just leaves on that note.
Also, Fenna, what happened yesterday?
oh, well, it was it's all well, as Skewer Dar said, the oozes seemed a little better, stronger than us in our weakened state, and well, unfortunately, during the course of the fight, well, you lost consciousness, and Skewery Dar lost consciousness, and it was all very scary. But Rihanna was an absolute brick, and I think I actually managed to kill some oozes, and all was good, all was fine, and you two, we absolutely made sure that you were fine, and then we came here. Everyone was very pleased, and allowed us to sleep here and recover for the evening, which we're most grateful for.
Oh, oh, that's nice. I don't remember much. I just remember I saw these golden fields of greens and running water. It was like paradise almost. That was really nice and warm and cozy. And yeah, it's a nice dream. But I got a
It's
bit
lovely.
worried about you guys. Then I woke up here. A bit disappointing, but it was nice knowing that you guys were safe. So that's good.
Oh, totally. And we know that Mr. Light was close to hand if things got very bad. And yes, Liliana and I and some bystanders aboard you over to the tent. And interestingly, I got to use my broom as well. It carried you quite well, sailors.
Oh, that's impressive.
I know it was so nice to be able to. Well, I mean, I never thought I'd be able to lift not 500 pounds, 200. I never thought I would be able to lift you at all. But now it seems if it comes to it, have the ability to. Slowly, of course, and steadily, and only in extreme circumstances.
Well, I'm proud of you. You did great. I think. I didn't see it, but I believe in you, and I think you did great. So, I am pretty heavy, and I have a lot of heavy equipment on me. I actually have
Yes.
100 pounds of weights, actually, so that's also not helping.
Well, magic brooms are wonderful things.
I guess they are.
Yes. Absolutely. But you're safe, and Escurida is safe, and Liana is dreaming-ish nicely. So, the carnival is safe. All is good. And Mr. Light, obviously so impressed, even mentioned reward. Didn't really do it for any reward. She's very adventurous-like of us.
I mean, I was not expecting anything since I kind of passed out, but it's nice that he's rewarding us. But
It
what
will have
matters is that
depend.
everyone's safe.
It should have depend on the reward. We only did a small thing, so we cannot ask, at least accept too much.
I can accept a lot.
I'm sure he would only reward what he thought the deed was worth.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
That
ask for anything.
is a fair assumption.
But Fedor, you're not hurt or anything, right? You're fine.
Oh, good night's sleep. Yes, I am perfectly fine. Just a day older, but that happens every day, and a day wiser. But yes, and I've never fought Uzis before. So I shall add to that to my list of exploitations and adventures. And I believe we've still got a day left before we go back. Yes.
Yep, about a day.
Yeah. And we've still got a whole another day. Time to spare.
That
Quite
is nice.
exciting.
The scent of freshly baked bread and newly cooked bacon starts traveling through the air into the tent. And you also get soft scent of coffee and tea and some other spices and seasoning coming through.
Smells like breakfast is on its way. Oh, and finally, I can recommend the lake or the river. It was very nice water. If you need to take a swim or anything, I mean. Same for you, Skiri.
Apologies?
The river is very nice. Perfect temperature
Okay.
if you need a bath.
No, I do believe I'm fine.
Right?
Do my washing, maybe where the staff are. Hopefully they don't use the river as well. Stella's tummy starts rumbling a little bit as she smells the bacon.
Yes.
Oh.
Liliana, it's time for breakfast.
5 more minutes.
I'm afraid if you don't wake up now, there shall be no food left.
She can get some breakfast on the bed. It's fine.
Oh, she is not on the bed. She's in the corner.
Oh,
Do I have something for this? Should I use it? No, I don't have the spell.
I mean,
I also don't want to be rude about it.
Seluna is a little bit tricksy. Not as much as a trickery cleric would be, but she is the...
No.
is
No.
the food in the tent at the moment, or?
Not yet.
Ah,
You did, however, mention something about breakfast in bed. So you would, with the scent coming from the staff area, you would expect maybe 10 minutes as most before someone will bring food in.
yeah.
So do you spend the time trying to wake Reliana, or what do you want to do?
I'm letting her sleep until breakfast comes.
Fair enough. It takes about 10 minutes, and the flap to the tent is pushed open by a foot, followed by the long, gangly form of Mr. Light carrying a tray that looks to weigh more than Mr. Light should have any business trying to carry. It is weighed down with a large plate of sausages and bacon, a tray filled with thickly sliced bread, a bowl of butter, a piece of cheese with a knife next to it, and what looks like a large, like 2 large decanters, one with what smells like coffee and one that looks like some form of tea.
That looks delicious.
Thank you, Mr. Light.
From experience, I can tell that my staff are, each and everyone is excellent at cooking.
Looks like it. Smells like it.
So you hear a groaning in the corner from where Silas dumped the old man on the bed, and the man rolls over, sits up, and you hear you all of you except possibly Reliana just hear his back crack. He's right.
You okay, old man?
Well, it would seem I fell asleep on my chair again. Thank you
Yeah.
to whoever kind soul put me here.
I did.
Well, thank you
Okay.
very much, young man. Oh,
Do you need some back rub?
now I'll be fine. I'll just need to walk it off. Movement is always better. And he gives a quick bow to Mr. Light before ambling out of the tent, and from the shadows cast by the rising sun, you can tell that he is walking towards the staff area.
Fenna will have taken the decanter and poured some tea into a cup and go over gently to Rihanna and just give her a gentle little shake and go, Rihanna, dear? Rihanna?
Yeah.
We have some breakfast. There's tea for you here, dear.
She will
Would you
just
like
go.
some?
She would just slowly open her eyes, look at poor Fenna, and be like, "Are everyone awake? Is everyone fine?"
Everyone's awake. Everyone's fine. We have breakfast.
I had this horrible nightmare. I gave CPR to people.
Oh, it's fine, dear. That wasn't a nightmare at all. That was absolutely real life. It's all good. And everyone's safe. And up. You're the last one awake. You did splendidly.
And she will just stand up and like brush off her clothes a little bit and be like, good morning.
Good morning to you.
As she stands up, Fenna will just go, like with the tea.
Oh, thank you so much, Fenna.
That's all right, dear. Would you like to come and join us? Once you've got yourself all ready.
Oh, yes, let me just wash my face.
The river is really cold and nice.
Okay. River it is then.
Oh, over there. And I point.
Yeah, she will just go over to the river and splash some water in the face, make sure her hat is still tucked on.
You find it a little bit skewed, but somehow you've managed to keep it intact.
She will just like place it nice, look in the reflection of the river, and just make herself sensible. And go back and have breakfast with the rest.
Mr. Light will give you a amused nod as you come back in.
Oh, Mr. Light, hi. Fancy seeing you here.
I was hoping to catch all of you awake, though I did have some help in speeding up the process.
We have all awoken now.
So I can see. Do enjoy your breakfast. We can...
Oh no, please join us.
Oh. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
He pours some tea into a cup and sits back down on the chair that the old man was sitting at.
She will go over to Fenna real quick and be like, Fenna?
Yes, dear?
And she will whisper into her ear, they don't know I did CPR, right?
Oh, can't remember if I told them. No, I don't think so. I didn't go into so much details, dear.
You
Are
see,
you all right?
you can see her blush a little bit and be like, it kind of was my first attempt CPRing, and also might have been my first so-called, and she kind of like holds her arm or so a little bit, kiss.
I don't know if you'd consider it a kiss, dear.
You
more
don't
functional, I
do
think.
that, right? I mean, CPR isn't the same.
Oh, I mean, and now Fenna starts blushing and just well, I mean, absolutely. You did splendidly well. It helped save the party. It's nothing to be ashamed about at all. And your first kiss. Oh, I don't know. You can almost think her thinking to herself, it doesn't really count if they're unconscious. I'm sure it's a.
I would like to point out that Silas is standing beside.
Yes. Well, are we talking quiet? I presume we're talking very quietly.
She whispers. She whispers.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yes.
Do I hear anything?
What's your passive perception?
14?
So Fenna or Reliana, please roll me a stealth check.
I have advantage on stealth.
I was about to
Nice.
say it's
No,
your
wait,
thing that
no.
you want to keep quiet.
No,
so,
that's only on steps. Never mind. It's only because of the boots.
Mm.
I
But
do
I
want to
still
say
have
that I have a
+4.
passive perception of 18.
Fuck you, Sen.
And I'm standing right beside you guys.
I'm using my inspiration for that.
Use your hero point by added.
Oh, come on.
There you
Hey,
go.
at least Silas doesn't know.
Yep, Silas can't hear you. And I'm
Can I use a hero point to hear that?
no.
Damn it.
And it wasn't. I did. Wait. If I don't recall wrong, I think Reliana was on Suri and.
No, you saved me, remember?
But who saved. Who the frick saved
Oh, if I
Suri?
oh, go back to notes.
Hey, he survived himself, I believe. He
yeah,
stabilized himself.
stabilized.
Yeah, we managed. Yeah, he was stabilized. Never mind. Because yeah, Fenna panicked and Reliana had to run over and check on him. Yeah.
Yeah, my notes weren't that detailed. All my notes are literally it's touch and go, but they are stabilized.
If I
Normally I
remember,
write down how much failed saves and such. Just look back later and think,
She might have tried CPR on Suri as well because she has no idea if he was stable or not.
now here we go. Because I haven't. Yeah, you managed to stabilize yourself. You got 3 successful death saves.
me.
Yeah, because we
Yes.
fucking failed so much trying to help.
Failed
So-
CPR is still CPR.
Yeah, so according to the log you rolled, Suri rolled a 13, 17, and 18 on death saves.
So failed CPR on Suri and successful CPR on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did CPR on both. Because she is not a medical person. And she panicked. Because Fenna panicked.
Panic is a common theme here.
I forget where we were. So yes, dear, it was all fine. You did wonderfully well.
I mean, my parents did show me how to save someone. But to be quite fair, I didn't actually pay that much attention.
When it came to it, you acted, despite everything that was going on.
I mean, you really panicked, so I kind of panicked, and she's almost crying at this point.
Oh, the thing is, dear, is that there was the option to have assistance, and it's always better to have assistance than not. I've found. And now Fenna's eyes are starting to water up as well.
Yeah, Reliana will just hug Fenna and be like,
Yeah.
let's hope they don't go down again.
Oh yes, let's. And she's gonna put her cup down, and she's just gonna give Reliana a big hug. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter that anyone's watching this now or not.
They're like, what the fuck is going on, hugging?
You guys okay over there?
It was scary when you guys felt unconscious, and it was a fright. I mean,
It's fine. It's totally fine. Like I only dreamed like about golden fields and stuff like that. It's nothing bad or anything. Only
Silas,
clouds.
do be silent for a moment, please. You are not helping the situation.
he almost died. He almost died, Fenna.
He
Oh,
didn't.
you guys saved me somehow, so that's fine.
But he didn't, dear. He didn't.
Yeah, I'm totally fine. See, touch. I'm fine.
I think I'm fine.
Okay. Well, I'm fine. Thanks to you guys.
Liliana, you're an asset to the party. We were
And I
very
mean,
lucky to have you with us.
And so are you. You were really helpful. And very clever with the broom, even though it looked kind of funny. But it was really resourceful.
Well, and I think only the third time I've used it. Who would have thought? Oh, she gives her another hug. There. The life of adventurers is full of battles, and I think it's a very good thing for us to be able to talk about it afterwards. And maybe we should do it more often. Hopefully not quite as they won't be quite as bad, but it's lovely to speak, dear.
Yes, very. Thank you for your very kind words.
And she's going to go to the train. She's going to get big hunks of cheese and big hunks of bread, and she's going to bring back and breakfast. And she's going to start munching away at her breakfast.
And then you have Reliana taking small pieces of everything.
So, Mr. Light,
Yes.
what was it you wanted to talk to us about?
Oh, of course. He takes a big sip of the tea, seemingly completely unbothered by the fact that it's still steaming. Puts it down next to his foot and then leans back in the chair a bit. Of course, I first of all wanted to thank all of you for taking care of the Oblex problem yesterday.
It is no problem.
Anytime.
Those creatures were very dangerous, so we love to help.
The enjoyment of my visitors and the safety of this carnival is, well, it's the most important part of my life at this point as a carnival owner, you understand.
Of course.
So, both Midst the Witch and myself would like to extend our gratitude for keeping our carnival guests safe, and we both understand that you were disappointed to not be able to be there for the crowning of the carnival king or queen.
Yes,
Well,
from what Silas made known, we would have loved to been there.
yeah, it would have been fun, but since I kind of went down, I don't think I'm fit to be king just yet.
Mr. Witch and myself would like to extend a boon greater than that of just Carnival King, however.
There's a boon greater than Carnival King?
Yes. If you excuse a court-based little joke, we would like to make you allies of the carnival court.
Oh. And might I ask, what does that entail?
First of all, you have free entry to the carnival whenever you feel like visiting us. You will be given a ticket at the entrance that is made out to you personally each time you wish to visit us. And because neither of us like to have a debt unpaid, specifically, well, especially since we travel a lot, we do extend a hand that, should we be within reach and you need aid, Mr. Witch or myself shall come to your side as soon as possible.
That's awesome. I get 2 gargoyle friends and I get Mr. Witch and Mr. Light as well. That's great.
Don't touch that.
I'm happy you feel that way. It was, well,
That is very kind of you, Mr. Light.
like I said, neither of us like to have a debt hanging over us. You defeated some of our enemies, so we shall come to your aid when you need to defeat yours. If possible. Of course, we cannot travel across dimensions, should you be on another plane of existence, or across continents. But if you are within reach.
Is there anything fishy about this deal?
Please give me an insight check.
I mean, what we got was quite literally free access to the carnival, and they'll help us once when we're in trouble, if they're nearby. Doesn't sound anything weird about that.
He looks to be completely honest, and there's seemingly nothing behind other than a almost overwhelming desire to not be indebted to someone.
Okay. That is very kind of you.
Yeah, very nice.
Now we have.
Should we?
My
As a, that's a, I mean, the free entrance to the carnival, snail racing. I mean, it's almost stop there. But if we ever did need your assistance, how would we go about seeking your aid?
That question leads me to the second part of the reward we bring. And Mr. Light steps out of the tent for just a couple of seconds, and when he comes back in, he's carrying a large basket covered, that looks like a covered picnic basket. One of those that opens with two flaps like this.
Ooh.
And placing it down on the ground, he opens one side and you see a tiny little clay bird sitting on top of a lantern. And he picks up the bird and holds it out as if just whoever wants it. Should you need our aid, just make a tune on this. Any note will do. And if
And
we
we'll reach up.
Yeah. Mr. Light will give you the clay bird. It looks very detailed at when you look close to it. Closer on. I can words. If we are within earshot, we shall be there.
Could you define earshot? Because many people hear differently in regards to distance.
Well, as he said, same plane of existence, same continent.
So if we are on the material plane, we will not be able to get you.
As long as they are on material plane as well. The fact that this carnival exists within their own semi-demi plane is besides the matter.
Exactly. We can move this carnival wherever we want. Its magic is peculiar, but we are in fact still on the material plane. We are near the library of Candlekeep. We are near the city of Beregost.
Speaking about the carnival, if I may.
Yes.
No, wait, sorry, never mind. Sui would not know Shadakai. As Sen does.
Fair enough.
Ignore me.
If we are within earshot of the bird or the pipe, we shall be there to aid you as soon as we are able. We will not delay or hesitate, but if you are an hour away, it might take a while for us to arrive, but we shall be there.
So we should probably play a tune on that sometime before we get in trouble.
If you expect trouble, then most likely yes. If we are closer, perhaps if we are traveling, and if you are in trouble, we can get there sooner. We shall. Now we have some gifts in magic, but teleportation is sadly not one of them.
Well, I thank you kindly for this gift.
Of course. Now, if you would all excuse me, I do have a business partner with a rather strict schedule when it comes to things.
Oh yes, of course.
Say hi to Mr. Witch for me.
I shall, of course. Silas, was it?
Yes. Silas Nimalo.
Mr. Light stands up, and then as he walks out of the tent, he turns back for a moment, looks at all of you, and he looks concerned. I heard from the cook at the food court that the Oblex were very concerned about memories.
Yes.
Yes.
Now there is only one being that I know that is equally concerned with memories.
Oh?
And I would appreciate it if her attention was not brought on this carnival.
Might I ask of whom you speak?
Mr. Light hesitates for a moment, but uncharacteristically bites his lower lip a little bit, and then the Raven Queen.
I want some religion for that.
Absolutely, go ahead.
A
So
quick prayer of guidance to aid me along my way.
who's this Raven Queen?
One moment, please. That's an 18.
18 is more than enough to know who the Raven Queen is.
So the Raven Queen is the goddess of the Shadowfell, a goddess. Shah herself created the Shadowfell, and the Raven Queen rules it, so to say. She is known for a tower of... I have forgotten the name, Tower of Memories, I believe, in which she keeps the memories of important moments, important knowledge and such. Our followers offer up said memory, and they mostly consider of the residents of the Shadowfell, those being Shadakai.
A
This is all just what I personally remember, so correct me if I'm wrong.
double click. The Fortress
Like,
of
I'm not sure
Memories.
about the tower itself, but...
Yep, the Fortress of Memories.
Not tower, but fortress. Okay.
Yes.
Well, this
Bigger than
queen,
a
do you
tower.
think she needs a king?
Do you say that out loud?
Yep.
Mr. Light starts laughing, a humorless, dry laughter.
Can I like hit Silas on the head? Like, don't speak ill of gods like that.
Many,
Make fun of.
What was ill with that?
Make fun of, I mean.
I can
many
make fun
have
of.
tried to court the Raven Queen, and just as many have failed. I don't even know if she knows herself enough to remember what courtship is.
Well, I wouldn't know where to begin anyways. I'm not good with gods. Lyra is good though. I like Lyra, I think.
Lyra
Well,
is a good one, yes.
you will be happy to know, Silas, that the Raven Queen is not inherently an evil god.
Well, sounds good.
Though one would not call it good.
No.
Sounds not good. Or
The Raven
is it
Queen
good?
is more concerned with her own things. The struggles of good and evil is not something she cares about, or so to say.
Indeed. The Raven Queen cares very little about the comings and goings of mortals and gods unless she takes a peculiar and particular interest in a specific creature or individual.
Though from my understanding, as a goddess of death, she hates the undead.
That she does. The undead brings nothing of value to anything other than possibly Orcus.
Now, I also remember reading somewhere that she cares little for those who die and return as well.
That is possibly beyond what I know. I've
I do
since
not take this as the absolute truth. It is merely something I read somewhere in a book.
yes, I've had neither myself or Mr. Witch have had any reason to have anything to do with the Queen of Shadows since we started this carnival.
Wait, so we were not supposed to bring her into what now?
The carnival. Please do not draw her attention to our carnival. Should you come across her.
Oh. Yeah, I have a feeling, no disrespect, but I have a feeling if we were talking to a god face to face, I don't think we would think of a carnival while doing it. But
Oh,
yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
that is excellent news. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Now, I am possibly running late. I would not know, because I do not own a clock myself, but I don't want Mr. Witch to come and fetch me. Should I be late? Do enjoy the rest of your breakfast, and this basket and whatever's in it is yours as a thank you from the entire carnival. He gives a quick nod, and you can see that his hand is slightly like moving as if used to holding something, like the Vedwayne cane that he had but no longer holds, and then makes a hasty exit.
Have a nice day. Did you see that? I made him laugh.
You did make it. You did make him laugh. Yes. It does make me wonder about the request for finding out more about them, and they don't want people to find out about them. Definitely something going on there. I feel.
Well, they themselves are Shadakai.
Well, I mean, somebody's
Depending
looking for them.
on the stories and books you read about the Raven Queen and how they became a goddess or god, there are equally as many stories about how the Shadakai came into being. Them not wanting to have the attention of the Raven Queen is not that surprising.
Well, it's not like we gave the information to the Raven Queen. We gave it to who was it that wanted the information again?
We don't know.
An unknown benefactor.
Yes.
Ah, right. Maybe we should do a background check on who's wanting that information before we give the
Maybe
information.
we should not give the information at all.
Me.
After all,
I mean,
Mr. Witch and Mr. Light have been nothing but friendly and
that is
kind to
true.
us. It would be very rude to divulge their personal information and other such things to an unknown third party.
It was purely, well, luck, misfortune, that we arrived here. We
Mhm.
did not come seeking them.
I mean, we could just say that they were really nice guys.
Well,
That's still
Liana,
more
do you have
information than they
anything
had.
on this?
Does she have anything on this?
That's for you to decide
um,
and for the dice to
he
tell.
has basically just been sitting, sipping tea, listening to you people. Sitting very sophistically, just listening. Well, I mean, as you have all said, they haven't been nothing but nice. I don't
I mean,
see the reason to give information to a third party.
I mean, they just wanted any information, right? Which means we could just say they were really nice guys. It's more information that they already have.
I mean, let's say this person has a way of getting information out. That would be bad.
Sure. What do you mean by that?
Oh, Silas, there are many of spells that can make you talk.
Nuh-uh. I don't talk. I can keep a secret.
Oh, you have never been in the zone of truth, have you?
I am a walking zone of truth. I speak only truth and nothing but truth. And
Inside.
if I don't speak the truth, I don't speak.
I'm gonna insight the fuck out of that.
Same.
Fenner's remembering a conversation about so much honesty, so much dishonesty, as he says that.
There. Feels like a fucking lie.
You need to beat a 22 in deception, Silas.
I can add guidance on top of mine.
Well, you don't need to. I can't beat 22.
I have 21. Okay.
I'm gonna roll to see. No.
No. No. I mean, it might not be a straight up lie, considering that discussion of how much truth to tell.
I mean, he believes that he's honest. It's just a matter of how much honesty there is.
Yeah, Reliana will just look at Suri. Give him a look. And look back at Silas.
Fenner suddenly is very interested in her cheese and trying not to catch the eyesight of anybody.
I mean, I can at least say I wouldn't blatantly lie. I would just maybe choose how much truth I tell.
I guess that's a fair statement.
Right?
I mean, most people do lie once in their lifetime at least.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Even if it's a white lie, it's still a lie.
True.
Reliana, could you please roll me a perception check?
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Haha!
Nice. As you're sitting there talking, you catch a waft of something spiced. It's just a faint scent of grapes and cloves and cinnamon. Seems to be coming from the basket that's standing in the middle of the tent.
She will just like you. I guess you can see her like kind of like smelling the air, and then set down her teacup that she has just finished and go over to the basket.
The basket.
What does she find?
The basket is absolutely stuffed. One end, then where Mr. Light picked up the bird, the clay bird, sits a bullseye lantern. Next to it is a paper bag with what looks like some small cakes in them. There's also two bottles, one that has a strange yellow-green kind of tint to it that seems to be swirling. And the other one is a brown bottle with one of those flip lids on it, like
Yeah.
you flip it open. and the scent seems to be coming from that one.
Does she have any idea what kind of potions these are?
The green and yellow swirly one, you can give me an Arcana check for, but with a 20 perception check.
Mm-hmm.
You are very, very sure that in the brown bottle is mulled
Yeah.
wine.
Let's see, mulled wine, and then another Arcana check.
Mhm.
This is gonna go bad because she is not a bright one. Never mind.
You're not entirely sure what it exactly is, but you're pretty sure it's a potion of strength of some sort.
I think this bottle, and she holds up the yellow-green one, could be useful for either Silas or Suri. I think it's a potion of strength.
I'm sorry, a bottle of what?
Help, and she kind of like touches her muscles that doesn't exist. You know, getting stronger.
Oh, I would gladly have that. I think I
It
already
is.
have one as well. I'm collecting them.
That would not be of use to me.
Would
I
you
am
like me to
strong
have a
enough
look at it,
to
dear?
wield my armor, but other than that, I have no need for martial prowess.
So she will give the yellow-green one to Silas.
Yep.
Does anyone want wine? It's mulled wine. And also some cinnamon rolls. And a bull's
Cinnamon
eye
roll.
lantern. What's that? What you said it was?
Yeah, it's a bullseye lantern. Under the bottle of mulled wine, you also see what looks like a clear, like a very fine fabric bag that looks like it can contain candies.
And some candies, I believe.
And then there are like fruits and pastries in various bags.
Well, we have some sweets for the travels.
Awesome. I love cinnamon roll.
So
Fenna's eyes would have, ears would have perked up when she heard the word, would anyone like some wine? And, oh, if the bottle's secure, dear, we could always have that for a nice evening.
Oh yes.
For the
Oh yes. For the evening, of course.
and if you wanted, if you were unsure about the potion, I can always have a look at it for you. Always an offer there, dear. Always an offer.
Yeah, I am not really good with potions, even though my father did try to teach me.
She'll maybe just say to Sailor, so would you like me to have a closer look at it, dear? It'll only take me a few minutes.
Sure, go for it.
So she'll ritually cast Identify.
Yep.
For a little while.
As you cast Identify, you realize that this is a sweet tea of hill giant strength.
Oh, so basically potion of hill giant strength, but
Yes. Yeah. But it's a like an iced tea version of hill giant's potion of hill giant strength.
nice.
Refreshing and really on you're absolutely spot on. Listen, very good. Very good.
I couldn't tell exactly what it was because I didn't pay much attention when my dad was teaching me because he did it all the time.
Oh, my dear, you've got that essence. You've got that essence of the potion correct. She gives her a little pat. It's very impressive. Well done.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
Fenna.
don't remove credit from yourself. You did great.
Oh, I mean, my dad was very strict about learning. Very nice otherwise, but when I was supposed to pick up a book, I was supposed to actually read it.
Yeah, I mean, I read a couple of books, but I mean, uh, I'm not a book person. Fenna is a book person. She's a brilliant book person, but I'm not. And it's nothing bad with not being a book person. Being a book person is
I mean, I like books. I just don't like them when they're piled in front of me and supposed to read them within a couple of days.
no. I can't do that. I would tear the books in half if I did.
I mean, I learned, but I mean, when you get so many subjects to learn at the same time, it kind of gets a little bit scrambled.
I wouldn't know. I never went to school.
Oh, I didn't mean to brag.
Uh, I'm glad I didn't went to school. So much reading. I learned on the ship, but my captain kind of beat me into reading things as well. I guess I went to the pirate school of reading.
Well, I mean, Fenna did say she was a teacher. She might teach you something.
Well, she's free to try.
Fenna gulps a little bit. Too sure I can teach the sort of things that maybe sailors would be interested in learning. However, you dear, you've done remarkably well. It sounds as though the teaching environment, well meant, as it were, by your father, is maybe not so conducive to yourself. I mean, I don't know how long we're going to travel for or what we're doing, but I mean, if you were interested in maybe learning something a little slower or a bit more gentler, I'd be delighted to teach you whatever I could. It could be fun and maybe not quite so pressurized.
Oh, thank you, Fenna. It's very kind of you. My dad did teach me a lot. My mom was more on the send her out to the world and see how it works.
So far, if you don't mind me saying, it seems to be working quite well.
I mean, no one has died. And she looks at Silas and Suri, kind of like, yet.
Come
Absolutely,
now,
no one
you're
has died.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, you
Oh
saved
yes,
me.
you
I
were
think.
perfectly fine. And she looks at Fenna.
And Fenna's like, absolutely fine. And she'll whisper to Reliana, and it's not a lie, dear. Absolutely fine.
They did not, and you can see her in her eyes, like, oh, they did not look fine yesterday.
Suri,
Yes,
could you please give me a perception check?
I'm good in perception. $24.
As they are talking, and as Reliana picks the lantern out of the basket, you do notice a like an odd pattern on the lantern.
Oh,
It has like a circle of stars around
Ooh.
one of the like the shutter,
Yes.
and in the circle you see a pair of silver eyes.
The mark of Salune.
Indeed.
I do take the lantern and look at it closer. Why is it marked with the symbol of my goddess?
As you look at it closer, you see that it doesn't seem to have an ordinary wick. But as you open the shutter, it has a slight little, like tiny little blue flame in it.
Oh, is it a lantern of eternal?
It is not. But it is sputtering. Yeah, it is not because it's the tiny blue flame is sputtering slightly, as if it's about to go out.
Okay. Do I notice anything
It
special about it other than the flame?
the light seems to show things around you. Like this, it looks like where you're standing in the tent.
Yes.
You as you would expect, the ground is flat.
Yeah.
But where the light from this lantern hits,
Mm-hmm.
you can see like the terrain moving slightly. There's tall grass, there are rocks that you wouldn't expect in an area like this.
Okay. I have no idea what it is. That doesn't happen often.
Oh, I actually think I know what it is.
It definitely isn't an Everbright.
No,
And Lantern of Tracking also doesn't sound right, so I have no fucking idea.
I don't recall the name of it, but I know I'm 99% sure I know exactly what that lantern is.
And you did speak before about the carnival being a sort of pocket dimension.
Literally doesn't make it easier for me. I have no clue.
It's a lantern of revealing.
That's the one. I knew that.
So it is revealing to you what the terrain would look like if the carnival was not standing there.
Ah, okay. So, interesting. Lantern of Revealing.
Yep,
Does it still help against invisible creatures
it
and
does.
invisible objects?
It does.
That's nice to have. I would use my... Can I use Thaumaturgy for that? No, I cannot make it. I need prestidigitation for that. I will,
It needs oil to shine.
yes, but it's burning, so I'm gonna make it
Yeah.
not burn for now.
Yep.
Just to make sure that... Does it need special oil or just oil?
Just oil.
Oh, nice. Wood is easy to get. I'll put out a flame to make sure it doesn't burn the oil.
Mhm.
It also just sheds light. That's actually not that useful considering dark vision that I have, but
Now it sheds light, but wherever the light is cast,
yeah.
invisible objects and creatures are shown.
Yeah, but it's also just normal light, as in
Yeah.
it is now bright, so it dispels the darkness.
Yeah.
As well. Okay. Well, we all have dark visions, and Sui has amazing dark vision that he can share, so... I'm just being able to see or show invisible creatures. There aren't a lot of that, but when we do face one, that means that
It's
Sui doesn't
useful.
have to...
Mhm.
means Sui doesn't have to waste a spell slot on see invisibility.
Exactly.
Which I do actually have always prepared because of Twilight Cleric.
You're welcome, San.
Thank you, Lillith. Stan is much grateful.
So, also in the bag, you have special treat, or in the basket, there are special treats from the Witchlight Carnival. The cinnamon rolls, there are 5 of them,
Mhm.
are a version of the invisibility cakes.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Silas is gonna eat it instantly.
In the bag of candies, there are 4 truth taffies, which are basically a 5x5 cube that creates a 5x5 zone of truth around the person eating them.
Oh.
And you do it says like it's like
It's a labeled.
it's sort of labeled. Uh, the the truth taffies have a pair of trousers that are on fire on them.
Oh. Good to know.
And then you have 4 candies with a person breathing fire on them, which are called fire breath fizzies. Grants the person who eats them 1 turn use of the dragonborn fire breath. And then you have enough dried fruit and cakes and pastries to cover 2 days of rations.
Oh.
For everyone or for one person?
For everyone.
Nice.
So yeah, they were very grateful.
Should we then add 2 rations?
2 rations each.
Nice.
2 rations. Really rations. There they are.
I mean,
Nice.
that'd be a picnic and a half.
Yeah.
Um, the invisibility cakes, was that like invisible until you did damage or
They work just
for an
as
hour?
regular, like the spell invisibility. So you're invisible until you deal, like you cast a spell or deal or attack or
Was the cake, the invisi cake that I ate before, was that also cinnamon roll?
No, that was a it looked like one of those mini
Mooncake.
cakes, like a moon cake.
Cupcake.
Yeah, like a cupcake.
Ah, okay. So then Silas will not make that connection.
Yeah. So yeah, the truth taffies and the fizzies look like candies, but you have on them some form of indication of what they do.
Yeah.
And just out of interest, when Esquiridar was looking at the lantern,
Mhm.
was he enthusiastic, excited? I was just wondering how he was on that when he's looking at that lantern with his symbol of his goddess. That's my question to you, Ted.
San?
He's went
Oh,
away.
sorry.
No, I was
Okay.
out of interest. I was just asking when you was looking at when Esquiridar was looking at the lantern.
Yes.
How was Esquiridar? What was his excitement, intrigue?
Well, considering he saw the mark of his goddess on the lantern, definitely curious, excited, and yeah, just general excitement from, hey, is this a reward for my goddess? Why else would I suddenly find her mark In the random carnival in the middle of nowhere.
So I think Fenna would just probably go up to him and just say probably not. Probably that's the first time she's seen him animated, excited. Think. So she'd probably just go up to him and say, "Oh, excuse me, darling, that's what is that you looks very interesting."
Oh yes, I found something quite unexpected. It was a nice surprise.
And useful.
Yes, in the right situation, I do believe so.
Jolly good. I've never seen you quite so excited. Well, actually, no, that's tell a lie. The spider toy caused some excitement. It's good to see you fully recovered. And I don't know. Are we ready to leave here? She looks around at everybody.
Yes, I do still have some things to take care of at Candlekeep.
Sailors, Brianna, are you ready to leave?
Yeah, I guess we are. We are done here, aren't we?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to start thinking of leaving. And I think we'll be there after we leave.
Well, you're looking to time it that way at least.
Yes. Well, if we are on the way, I do think we do have time. I would like to do a little bit of experimentation. When we're out of the carnival and safely away from everywhere. And she'll put the mulled wine in her backpack, and she'll get out a magic bean, and she'll just say, "Itching to try it out."
Yes.
But when we're safely
Yes.
away,
Yes.
carnival.
Absolutely. Definitely. I love it.
Oh,
Let's go.
Well,
What are we waiting for? I want to see this.
she will go over to Suri and be like, "Is it such a good idea to plant beans? I mean, you saw what they did in Candlekeep."
We saw the result of the beanstalk.
And they also mentioned a pyramid.
If they plan so somewhere far away from civilization, then I don't believe there is much cause for concern, but as long as they do not do so here at the carnival, then everything will be fine. I hope. I pray.
I hope so too. And then she will take a step back, be a little bit red because she remembers the talk she had with Fenna. but yes, we shall be on our way, yes? Yes, be on our
Yeah,
way,
let's
yes?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
We leave the carnival.
yes.
Yes.
With the lack of carnival goers, it doesn't take you more than, say, 20 minutes to walk across the carnival grounds and out the exit. It is a bright day and with a slight wind.
Beans.
Plant
When
it,
it's
plant it, plant it.
when it's
plant it.
when they've been a little way and Fenna deems that it's quite safe, quite secure, she's going to bring everyone's attention. She goes, oh, this. It won't take long. I'm sure it won't take long at all. But I would just like to do a little experiment. Magic bean. And she'll have made some notes on it on what it looks like. And then she'll go somewhere and she'll just say to everybody, best stand back quite a way. And she'll make sure they're back maybe 60 feet, 50 feet, whatever.
I'm
And then
standing
she
right beside you.
Reliana is standing behind Suri, being like, nope.
Also shield up.
Silas is leaning forward, looking.
Okay.
Say less. Be a good lad, and for the sake of me, just maybe away a little bit.
He takes one step back.
30 more of those will be fine.
I mean, I'll be fine. I want to see up close.
Yes, I know. Please, I feel responsibility. I'm used to showing magical effects with students, and experience says it's always better to move away. So if you just pop away, dear. Just
I'll take 10 more steps back. Good enough.
just stay there. And Fenna will walk further away 20 feet, and then she'll plant the bean, and then she will misty step 30 feet away back to Salus.
Nice. So, anyone in chat, please roll me a D100.
Come on. 91 to 99. 91 to 99. Get us another pyramid. Daddy needs money.
So, exclamation point, roll, space, D100 in chat.
Come on, Ash. Start rolling. To make up for me not being there on Wednesdays. You might get the feeling that I'm there.
Oh, that's a
damn
good
it,
one.
cycle.
That's a pretty good one.
Pack of beans. 74.
Yes. So you see at first a tiny little sapling break out of the ground and then quickly grow into a massive fruit tree. It looks a bit odd. Like, it has various fruits on it. Apples and pears and what looks like what could be a mango, some oranges, just a various collection of fruits. So let's see if I roll one of these guys. That's a D10. So there are a total of 29 fruits on this tree. I need that. Two of them look very inviting. Bright red in color.
I was hoping for a pyramid. That would be awesome.
No, dear. This would Fenna she'll scurry back up to the tree. She'll start examining it. She'll look at the fruits. Anything particular about that? I mean, they look very, but anything, does she know if there's magic, or if it might be a good thing or a bad thing?
As you touch the bright red ones, you look like, I imagine that Fenna, having been a teacher for a long time, having used her hands a lot, probably have a lot of scars from like paper cuts and stuff. You see that when you hold the fruit, any scrapes and bruises on your hands seem to vanish.
Ooh. This is very good. Amazing. Could she see, would she know whether these fruits have the natural lifespan of a fruit, so will they decay, or can she?
Most of them look like regular fruit, so you expect that they would decay within a month at most. So it says that the bright red ones, because like looking at your hand, they're clearly magical, but you would expect them being fruit, they would decay in 30 days.
She's so sensitive. She's so sensible. She probably knows better than to try one. But she will, given this, she will slice one, and she'll have a slice of it. River, making some notes. Taste.
Yep. It has the taste of warm apples with like cinnamon and sugar on them. And you feel like you were rested from the night before, you've just had breakfast, but something about this particular, you would guess apple by the taste, makes you feel like rejuvenated, happy, and like in much the same way a health potion would.
What a surprise. She's been quite excited. She said, "Oh, this is wonderful. This is see, magic is good. Magic is positive almost every single time." And she'll put the apples probably in the bag of holding, the 2 apples.
Mm-hmm.
And in her excitement, she's going to let the other bean.
Yeah.
And she's going to go, oh, and she's it's worth it. It's worth it. She's going to make some notes on it. And she's going to move away from the tree, and she's going to, probably a little bit haphazardly, but still away from the other, about 30 feet away, plant it. And this time she's going to run quickly as she can.
Well, anyone in chat, please roll me another D100. So
I like that Suri and Reliana is like 60 feet away, shield up, and she's just behind him, like, mm-hmm.
So the bean that
I actually will I? How long does it take to visually cast this? 10 minutes. 11. Damn it. I would have cast a dine here to shield us properly, but it takes too long.
So the bean that planted the tree looked very similar to the other ones, but had a slight bark texture to it.
Okay.
Since you were studying it so closely, I'd say that you would notice that it had like a bit tougher texture to it than the other ones. And well, it looks like people are scared of rolling that D100. Come on, roll us a good one.
Roll.
Maybe no one is there. Oh no, no one's there.
Cycle, I know you're there. Ash.
Please.
Roll another one. They're planting being like insane people.
Like, I can roll a D100 if you want.
I mean, anyone can roll it. It's
Cycle is here now, so roll a D100 cycle. We need another bean.
a
Bean is
5.
planted.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah.
What did they do?
You got another geyser.
Oh, for-
Fana, this would be the second time you saw a geyser sprout from a bean. Let's see.
I sort of thought.
And it's gonna be there for 12 rounds. So a little over a minute. And Sen, please roll me a
Yes.
d6.
Five.
It is wine. It is a clear white wine that sprouts out of the ground into a geyser.
So her distance is 25 feet, and I don't. How long does it take to? Comes up quite quick, right? No, so has she?
You managed
cleared it?
to. Let's see. You are 17 feet away from it.
Oh, so she's in the.
You're in the
spray
splash
of-
zone, yes. Well, when it comes
Oh.
down, you would be in the splash zone.
Yeah. So I think the first if she's running away, the first thing she realizes is like she's just going to be like just
Yep.
poured down, and she turns around and she sees the geyser,
Mhm.
so she knows what's happened, but it's what is it? Nice wine? Is it?
It's a very nice white wine.
It's quite safe, everybody. Come in. And she's going to she's got the bottle. No, she's going to get her water skin out. She's going to empty that, and she's going to be holding that under it and try and get as much of the wine as she can. This is really unusual. Her one glass of wine a day. It doesn't count if it's falling from the sky. So she's just going to open her mouth at the same time, and she's getting what she can for the 12 rounds.
Oh, they have a bag of holding, but it's already filled with crap. Well,
you can see Reliana very confused behind Suri.
Since Fenna is drinking from it directly, Silas will be like, okay, that's probably safe, so he will just walk around like, catch as much as possible.
So
it's wine. Nice.
Her notepad, it was all soaked in wine, all those notes that she was carefully making,
yep.
all drenched in wine.
Suri,
Yes.
They would have considered they would smell like wine for days, right?
I highly doubt so.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to spoil their fun.
Shall we just continue on towards Candlekeep? They'll follow when ready.
Hey, you guys
Yeah,
don't want anything?
Oh, no, thank you.
It's free wine.
I only drink wine at mass.
Well, it's mess every day, my friend.
No.
It's
No,
it's
not.
it's all right. It's the results of experimentation. It's scientific.
Beliana, shall we be off?
She will actually just like link hands with Suri.
Suri
and be
would,
like, yeah.
Suri would have offered an arm.
Yeah, and she will just take it and start walking.
And on
We'll
that,
see you at Candlekeep. Have fun.
on that spirited note, this is where we're gonna end this session.